Hey, what's up everybody? This is me Ray from raynawaz.com and welcome back to this brand new After Effects tutorial. This is the part 2 of our previous tutorial in which we have created 3 titles animation. And if you haven't watched our previous video, I highly recommend you to go and watch our previous video. I have attached the video link in this card so you can go and watch. And in this tutorial, we are going to create 3 more title animations inside of After Effects. So if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and also press the bell icon so you will get notified whenever I will post a new video. And if you want to download the project file of this tutorial, so link is in the description and you can download from there. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into After Effects and get started. Alright guys, here we are in After Effects and let's start by creating our fourth title. So if you haven't watched our previous video in which we have created 3 titles, so I highly recommend you to go and watch our previous video before you watch this video. So you will follow along. Alright, so let's start by creating our fourth composition and I will rename it to title underscore 04. Width and height is 1920 by 1080. 60 fps and 7 seconds long. Alright, then hit OK. After that, turn on this title action save and take the rectangle tool and draw a shape like so somewhere around here. And after that, select this pan behind tool and select this shape layer and hold Control on your keyboard and snap this anchor point around here. Alright, after that, select this type tool and type in the text that you want. I'm gonna type motion. Select the selection tool and resize it and align it into the center. After that, select this shape and align this one in the center as well. Resize the text somewhere around here, and for the font I'm gonna use this Sora font. So sorry about that, I didn't mention the name of the font in my previous video, so in this one I'm gonna mention that. Alright, so take this bold. After that, select both of them and align them into the center like this. Perfect. After that, select both of these and press Ctrl D to make a duplicate of both of these and drag it down somewhere around here. Perfect. After that, select this one and drag all of above. After that, select all of them and drag it somewhere around here to make sure the shapes are in the center of your composition. After that, select this shape 2 and select this pan behind tool, hold Control on your keyboard and drag this anchor point around here. Alright, after that, take the type tool and double click on this one and change it to design like this. Alright, after that, select this shape 1 and press S to reveal the scale properties and Shift plus P to reveal the position properties, and go at 2 seconds, and after that click on this chain icon to unlink the properties of this shape and add a keyframe on scale, and after that go at 1 second and add a keyframe on position and change the scale value to somewhere around here, around 210. Alright, after that go at the very beginning and change the position to somewhere around here. After that, select all the keyframes, right click, keyframe assistant and make them easy ease. After that, go into graph editor and select the graph and make sure you are working in the speed graph, not the value graph, and select all of them and drag it somewhere around here like this to create a bounce somewhere around here. After that, go at 2 seconds and select this shape 2 and apply the same effect as we did in the previous shape. Shift plus S, P and unlink it, add a keyframe on scale. After that, go at 1 second and change its scale to somewhere around here and add a keyframe on position. After that, go at the very beginning and change its position to somewhere around here. After that, select all the keyframes, keyframe assistant and easy ease, graph editor and change it somewhere around here. Perfect. So this is what shapes looks like. Alright, after that, select this text, but before that, close these properties and select this text and go into properties, text and add opacity. After that, select this animator 1, add and add position. After that, change its position to somewhere around here. Then go into range selector 1. After that, go at the very beginning and change the offset to -100% and add a keyframe on offset. After that, go at 1 second and change it to 100%. After that, select both of these keyframes, right click keyframe assistant and make them easy ease. After that, go into graph editor and change the graph somewhere around here. Perfect. After that, go into advanced, change the shape to ramp up, ease high to -100%. After that, select this animator 1 and press Ctrl C to make a copy and close its properties, and select this design text and paste this animator 1 and drag. After that, go into properties, text, animator 1, range selector 1, advanced, and change the ramp up to ramp down and select both of these keyframes, right click keyframe assistant and time reverse keyframes. So, and also change its position to -1231, and after that, close its properties. Go at the very beginning and right click over here, new adjustment layer, and after that, go into effect and preset and search for transform, drag and drop this effect on this adjustment layer. After that, go at 1 second and add a keyframe on skew and scale. After that, go at 2 seconds and change the scale to a 90% and skew to -6%. After that, press U to reveal the keyframes. Select all the keyframes, right click keyframe assistant, easy ease, go into graph editor and change the graph somewhere around here. Perfect. And this is our final animation will look like. Perfect. Actually, drag it somewhere around here like this, and this is our final animation will look like. Perfect. Now go into project panel and create a new composition and rename it to title underscore 05. Width and height is 1920 by 1080, 60 fps and 7 seconds long, and hit OK. After that, select this rectangle tool and draw a shape like so somewhere around here, and move the anchor point into the center by holding Control on your keyboard and double click on this pan behind tool. Perfect. After that, take the type tool and type in the text that you want. I'm gonna type chromatic and align it into the center like this. Also align the shape to the center and change the size of this text somewhere around here. Perfect. After that, select both of these layers and right click pre-comp and rename it to text here. All right. After that, double click on this composition and select this region of interest and draw a shape, draw it like so somewhere around here. After that, go into composition and crop comp to region of interest like this. Perfect. After that, go back into the main composition and click on this toggle switches and make this a layer 3D. After that, right click over here, new, and create a new camera. Make sure it's 50 mm and hit OK. After that, right click new and take a null layer and align it into the center. After that, hold Control on your keyboard and double click on the span behind tool to make the anchor point into the center. After that, make this null layer 3D as well and make this null layer the parent of this camera by selecting this pick whip and make the null layer the parent. Alright. After that, go at 2 seconds and select this null layer and press P to reveal the position properties and add a keyframe on position. After that, go at 1 second and change its position to somewhere around here. And after that, go at the very beginning of your animation and change the position like so. After that, select all the keyframes, right click keyframe assistant and make them easy ease. Go into graph editor and select all the keyframes. Make sure you are working in the speed graph, not the value graph, and change the graph somewhere around here like this. Alright, and this is our animation will look like so far. After that, go at 1 second and 30 frame and select this text layer and press Ctrl D and make 4 more duplicates of this and select 4 of these and drag them around here and go at 2 seconds and change the position of -500. Alright, and select all of these and drag them somewhere around here, and let's change it to a -1000 like this. After that, select this layer and drag it down somewhere around here, and select this one and drag it somewhere around here, and select this one, drag it down like so. Perfect. After that, go at the start of this composition and trim it after 3 frames, 1, 2 and 3. Hold Alt and right bracket on your keyboard to trim and drag it. After that, displace them like so, and place these somewhere around here. All right, and this is our animation will look like. All right, after that select all of these layers, right click, pre-comp, and rename it to text animation. All right, after that select this layer, go into effect and preset and search for shift channels and drag and drop this effect on this comp and change the green to turn off, blue to turn off. After that select this layer and press Ctrl D to make a duplicate and a turn off the red channel and a turn on the green channel. After that again select this layer and press Ctrl D to make a duplicate and turn off the green channel and turn on the blue channel. After that select all of these layers and change its blending mode to screen. After that displace all of these layers by one frame like this, and this is our final animation will look like. Perfect. And here we go, and this is our fifth title will look like. Now let's move toward our sixth animation. I'll go over here and create a new composition and rename it to title underscore 06. Width and height is 1920 by 1080 60 fps and 7 seconds long. Then hit OK. After that take the type tool and type in the text that you want. I'm gonna type modern and align it into the center like so. After that go into properties, text, and add an animator opacity. After that select this animator 1, add position. Again select this animator 1 and add tracking. All right, after that set the tracking to -130, position to 103. After that go into range selector 1 and change the offset to -100%. After that go at 1 second and change the offset to 100%. After that select both of these keyframes, right click keyframe assistant and make them easy ease. Go into graph editor and make sure you are working in the speed graph, not the value graph, and change your graph something like this. After that go into advanced and change the shape to ramp up, ease high to -100%, and change the opacity to 0%. And this is our third animation. Actually let's move this anchor point at 2 seconds, and this is our third title animation will look like. All right, perfect. So that's it for today guys. I hope you have learned something new in this tutorial. If you want me to bring more amazing tutorials like this for you, so let me know in the comment down below, so I will make more amazing tutorials for you. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing and also press the bell icon so you will get notified whenever I will post a new video. And with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Till then, keep practicing, keep growing. Bye.